Hey people of the interwebs, it is Q with another adventure in ARK Survival Evolved, and as you can see, I have my wyverns almost fully tamed up, and this one is obviously fully tamed up, otherwise I wouldn't be able to ride it, but still down in my cave. I'm still waiting for Propane to do the final push to becoming an adult. This episode is called Taking My Ball and Going Home. And by that, I mean that we're actually going to leave the Scorched Earth map. There's two reasons for this. Well, there's two main reasons. Number one is, I don't find this map at all exciting. It just doesn't make me want to log in and play a lot. In my opinion, the only really exciting thing on this map is the wyverns, and we've achieved what we want. We have the wyverns, we've got the eggs, we've got them tamed up, and we're now flying on them. The other thing that I dislike about the Scorched Earth map is the sandstorms and the electrical storms that come in, because most of the time when those things are happening, you just have to hunker down and wait the storm out. So it's, again, a lot of wasted time doing nothing. And talking about wasted time, one of the things that really got me frustrated a lot was waiting for these wyverns to become adults. So frustrations with time management is what's making me take my ball and go home. So with all that being said, what we're going to do is head down into our cave base, and we're going to start the process of transferring the tamed animals that we're going to move from this map onto the island map. There will be a couple that we're going to leave behind, but the majority are coming with us, and I'll explain why that is so at the end of the video. The animals we are taking with us are both of these raptors because they're a mated pair. We'll take both of the saber-tooth and both of the direwolves. I think little Timmy, our T-Rex, is staying behind. We'll also take the Carno. We're going to leave Louise here. This is Louise, yes. We're going to leave Louise here. We're also going to leave Harry here, I think. And we will be taking Miss Wrangler with us. And also we're going to take Barrow with us. Now I'm not sure whether the Jerboa is going to do any storm warning sounds on the island map, but it's just cute to have a little Jerboa with us as well. This guy's still got 2 hours and 42 minutes left before his next level up, and hopefully it's going to be the last one, so we can move him out by the time we finish moving everybody else out. So sit back and relax, because it's montage time! Alright, well that stinks a bit. We've actually got 100% of taming, the imprinting taming done. This guy has still got a little way to go before he becomes fully adult. In fact, 3 hours and 40 minutes. So rather than just sit around for another 3 hours and 40 minutes, I'm going to say, let's grab Barrow, and let's hop onto the back of Cyanide, and let's get ourselves across to the other map. We can come back at some point later on, when we've got more time, when we can get Propane and bring him through to the other map. Health, stamina, what are we going to do for this guy? I think melee damage should be the one for now. Wow, 3 levels. So it's time to have a final look around here because I'm sure we won't be back here too soon. It will be a while. We're going to leave Harry here. We're going to leave Louise here. We've got plenty of Pteranodons on the other map. We're going to leave the T-Rex here, little Timmy, and the XP boosters, they can stay here as well. And we will come back at some point for Propane once he's reached a stage where he's ready to be ridden. So I'm going to get Cyanide to the obelisk, load that one up, load myself up, and then montage in the opposite direction once we get back home. Well, that's interesting. I couldn't spawn my survivor at the red obelisk for some reason. Luckily, we do, of course, have all of our flyers here. We'll grab Penny, who we haven't seen for ages. How you doing? And we'll fly over to the obelisk and get all of our dinos downloaded. It's so good to be back on the island map. So basically what I'm going to do now is a quick montage in the opposite direction as I get all of my dinos out of ARK storage and get them back to the beach base. Alrighty, well, now that everyone is back at home, I think I'm going to make this a short episode, and I'm going to call it quits here as the sun heads towards the horizon on the island map. But in the meantime, before I go, what I want to do is just quickly give you a rough outline of what I plan to do here on the island map. I've actually unlocked all the scuba diving equipment, and of course, on this particular map, there is so much underwater stuff to explore, and I really want to do that as well. So we'll be manufacturing some scuba equipment, and we'll be heading into the ocean at some point very shortly. But the long-term plan for this peninsula here is to basically build up all of the strip of the peninsula and turn it into one great big zoo for at least one mating pair of each kind of dinosaur on this map. And then we're going to sort of like do some selective breeding program. That's the long-term plan. That's where I want to go with this. And that's why I've come back to the island map. And with all that being said, just as the sun does set finally, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining me on this adventure in ARK Survival Evolved today. I do hope you can join me again. And of course, if you liked it, leave a like on the video. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments section. And as soon as I see those, I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching and take it easy.
It's showtime.